howling hollows. Surrounded by dense woods known as the Howling Hollows, legends whispered of eerie cries that echoed through the trees at night, and locals avoided the woods after dark. It was said that those who ventured too deep into the hollows never returned. One autumn evening, a daring adventurer named Thomas arrived in Hollowbrook. He was drawn by the mystery of the Howling Hollows and the promise of uncovering its secrets. Armed with a lantern and a heart full of courage, he set forth as the sun dipped below the horizon. The woods were alive with the rustling of leaves and the distant calls of nocturnal creatures. Thomas pressed on, guided by the soft glow of his lantern. As midnight approached, a mournful howl pierced the silence, sending shivers down Thomas's spine. He quickened his pace, determined to unravel the enigma of the Howling Hollows. It was then that he stumbled upon an ancient, overgrown path, obscured by years of neglect. The path led him to a clearing, where the remains of an old mansion stood, its timbers groaning with age. Ivy clung to the walls, and broken windows stared out like hollow eyes. Thomas felt an inexplicable pull towards the decaying structure. Inside, the air was musty and filled with the weight of forgotten years. Cobwebs hung like delicate tapestries, and the once grand halls now lay in ruin. As Thomas explored, he couldn't shake the feeling of being watched, as if unseen eyes followed his every move. As the clock struck midnight, a mournful wail echoed through the mansion. Thomas's heart raced, but he pressed on, drawn deeper into the heart of the decaying manor. It was there, in a chamber choked with shadows, that he saw her, a spectral figure, her eyes filled with a haunting sadness. "Who are you?" Thomas's voice trembled as he spoke. The apparition turned slowly, revealing herself to be Eleanor Holloway, heiress to the mansion that now stood in ruin. Her voice, like a gentle sigh, filled the chamber. "I am bound to this place, a prisoner of the Hollows." Eleanor's tale unfolded, a story of love and betrayal that had forever bound her to the mansion and the Howling Hollows. Long ago, she had been engaged to a dashing suitor, Robert, whose heart was filled with greed. On the eve of their wedding, he revealed his true intentions to claim her inheritance and abandon her in the Hollows. With a heavy heart, Eleanor fled into the woods, seeking refuge among the ancient trees. But the Hollows, it seemed, held a dark secret. The woods seemed to come alive with mournful cries, as if mourning her fate. And there, in the heart of the Hollows, Eleanor's spirit became forever entwined with its eerie echoes. Thomas listened in rapt attention, his heart aching for Eleanor and the tragedy that had befallen her. Together, they vowed to uncover the truth of Robert's treachery and free Eleanor from her spectral prison. With the first light of dawn, they ventured into the depths of the Hollows, guided by Eleanor's ethereal presence. The woods seemed to pulse with a life of their own, as if eager to reveal their long-held secrets. As they reached the heart of the Hollows, a spectral figure emerged from the shadows. Robert, his face twisted with guilt and remorse. The truth spilled from his lips, confirming Eleanor's suspicions. With a final mournful cry, the Hollows seemed to come alive, the very trees bearing witness to the injustice that had been done. Eleanor's spirit glowed with a newfound light, and with a final embrace, she and Thomas watched as Robert's form faded into the mist. With Eleanor's spirit finally free, the woods fell silent, the echoes of her tragedy fading into the dawn. The Hollows, once a place of mystery and sorrow, now seemed to breathe with a newfound vitality. As Thomas left the Hollows behind, he couldn't help but feel a sense of gratitude for having been part of Eleanor's journey. Hollowbrook and the Howling Hollows had witnessed a tale of love and betrayal, of redemption and release. The legend of the Howling Hollows took on a new meaning, no longer a mere tale of dread, but a testament to the enduring power of love that transcended even the darkest of woods. And as the seasons changed, the hollows seemed to sing with a softer, gentler echo. A reminder of the spectral embrace that had bound two souls together for eternity.